Alright, let's talk about this week's Coronation Street drama. If you think your family's messy, let me introduce you to Sarah Platt and Gary Windass. Because wow, this storyline is a masterclass in how to turn a simple mistake into a full-blown moral apocalypse. But here's what I can't stop thinking about: why do we keep rooting for characters who make such horrific decisions? Let's unpack this. So, Sarah killed someone with scaffolding. Gary helped cover it up. Kit's playing detective, Maria's playing the betrayed wife, and Bethany's stuck in the middle, realizing her mom might be a murderer. But here's the twist I find fascinating: this isn't just about guilt. It's about how complicity becomes a currency in relationships. Gary didn't just protect Sarah, he let his wife believe he cheated. That's not loyalty, that's emotional terrorism. Personally, I think Gary's the most fascinating character here because he's not evil, but he's not good either. He's the guy who'll hold the bag for your crimes but then use that leverage to manipulate you later. How messed up is that? Now, Kit's blackmail angle? On paper, it's revenge for Sarah. But dig deeper and you realize this is about power. Kit's not trying to save Sarah, he's trying to control the narrative. And Bethany's the tragic hero here, right? She's the one who sees the rot but gets ignored. Classic trope, but what makes it brutal is how realistic it feels. Families do implode like this. We've all seen that one relative who drags everyone into their chaos. But let's address the elephant in the prison visit room: why is Sarah minimizing her bruises? That scene wasn't just about showing prison brutality, it was a commentary on denial. She's lying to herself and her daughter. And Maria confronting Kit in the street? That wasn't anger, that was a woman realizing her marriage was built on someone else's secrets. Which makes me wonder, are any of these characters actually innocent, or have they all become accessories in their own way? Here's the part that keeps me up at night: Gary finally confessing to Adam. It's the classic last act confession, but why now? Is this redemption or self-preservation? Because if he walks into that station, he's not just ending his freedom, he's burning every relationship he's got left. Maria's done, Kit's compromised, Sarah's in jail. This isn't a confession, it's a nuclear launch. And Lisa witnessing Sarah's prison call? That's the show whispering to us, no one escapes unscathed. So, where does this leave Coronation Street's moral compass? Honestly, shattered. But that's the point. Soap operas thrive on the messy gray areas between right and wrong. And if Gary walks out of that station a free man? We'll all have to ask ourselves, why do we love watching good people choose terrible paths? Drop your thoughts below, because trust me, this isn't over. Not even close.